racism in football, racism in any sport, it's not nice, regardless. So I'm not here to cheer on racism. That's definitely one thing, and if I was to pour out my heart on it, you probably would edit the actual the video, because it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. It's definitely wrong, but it's something that I've kind of accepted, to be honest with you, Tabriz, because I've actually grown up like doing schoolboys, and we was called the blacks down. You know, the white boys was told, don't let the blacks win, and just to G them on. We thought it was all right. We had a coach down there, Tom Wallace. My friend Vaughan brought me down to. This guy actually showed me the most love, like straight away. Tracksuit, everything, training, and I was in training, and there was about, say, 4 or 5 black youngsters. Not many pros. I don't think there was one pro. I learned a lot down there, but racism was down there. Come off of the train one day, and we had to go there in 6 weeks holidays. So when everyone was like, we had to go football every day. Every day. There was no play clubs or whatever. You know, school holiday, you're straight at the club, 5 days a week. So anyway, we was come off the train, and it must have been about 3 of us, me, my good friend Vaughan, and another guy, Neville. He's actually he plays on the circuit as well. I've come across Neville in the leagues. He's a player I'd like to have, actually. Yeah, and we've, you know, like, a guy's driven past, and he shouted out to us, "Get that tracksuit off. I will kill you." You know, like, I was actually scared. I was 15 at the time. 15, just before I was 16, and I was like, I've never experienced that. These are the fans that support. We're in their tracksuit, and they've made me feel scared. You know, my friend Vaughan, he just put his arm around me. He's a bigger boy than me, Vaughan, you know. He put his arm around me. I said, "Don't worry about them, bruv. Everything's alright." We just went football like normal. But anyway, long story short, you're just there a couple of days. I was into it. Week went by, and I started realizing a couple of things in football. And this has got, when was this? This was, I was 16, so it's got to be like 95s, 95, 96. So yeah, we used to be quick. The black players were quick. But the coach used to say, he used to put us together to do relays. But back then, you thought he was doing it just to inspire the white kids to run faster and train harder. But when you reach a mature age and you look back at it, I was disgusted. I wouldn't say I was disturbed by it, because I don't really care. I know how to handle it. I've grown up in football, so I've seen that. So, you know, I know it's still there, but it's so deep. Then this is why what I'm saying, it doesn't start from the pitches. See, when I tell you, it starts when I got off the train. So when I got off the train, I was exposed to the community. So regardless of how tracksuit on, you know, that is the first time I ever come across racial abuse. So it's the community, and this is why I said to you before that I'd like them to do more for racism in football, in grassroots football, because I don't think it should be just at the top, because when John Barnes talks about it, he don't talk about us. You know, so I'm not going to sit here defending John, but I feel I'm a black man. So if I see racism in football, it will burn me regardless. I love the way Raheem deals with it. You know, I love that, because you shouldn't sit there and just take it. You know, but I also think if they can, when John Barnes and Jason Roberts and the guys of Kick Out Racism in Football talk of like racism starts in the community, they are right. But grassroots football, if you really check it, we're in the community. So I think that we could have a little, you know, just anything, just a little kick out racism out of football just on our jersey. Just order them. What's it going to cost you to do that? Give us a sign and let us put it by the side of the pitch. Boom. That sign will be in Eltham, in Kidbrooke, places where we play, places where you'll have the BMP. So it would be nice if we could actually have that. I think that would be a great start, because it would be in the community. You know, our kids have actually suffered racism, at football from like in areas like that, our kids, and they've come back and told us what a kid has said from a, you know, from another team. And I teach my son, like, son, just don't react to it. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing. You're a king, and he wants to be you, and that's all. It just hurts him because he's not. So you don't need to react to it, you know. But yeah, I'd like to see them start in the community in grassroots football. It's not just, like I say, it happens in the pro game. This ain't no secret. It's there every day. It's no secret. So all these players, all these ex-players coming out and talking about it, you know, you're not teaching me nothing. It's there. We see it on telly. We see that on telly, you know. But you got to start it from the community. Yeah, you can't. They got a lot of protection. They got like thousands of stewards, police, all kinds over there. And yeah, they can take it. Plus, you know, they get paid £400,000 a week to take that. You call me anything. You just throw a banana, catch that shit and eat it. 400 grand a week, give me that. You can do that every week. I don't care. You can do it every week, because that's how I'm gonna eat my £400,000 every week. Keep doing it. You're getting paid to do it. It ain't nice, but we're not spoiled out here. So if you're gonna pay me them sort of wages, for me, you're protecting me as well. With the police, the security, with the tunnel, you know, anyone comes off the pitch, you're gonna get tackled by thousands of police, thousands of stewards, and if you get hit, you're gonna sue anyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what about us who turn out to these grounds and then no one's been vetted? And if someone calls you a black whatever, it's either, how do you deal with it? You're gonna put on the spot. Am I gonna make this a big thing? Am I gonna get a natural reaction? Shall I defend my colour? Shall I defend my ego right now here, you know? So really, that is the real test. That is the real test, because we're not getting nothing for it, mate. So yeah, racism in football, I think it should start with us, because there's a lot of black clubs out there. And another thing I'd like to say as well about racism in football, if you don't mind. So I'd love to see all black clubs, because I'm not just all black clubs, but you know, there's a lot of black clubs out there that are they got a bad stigma because they're a black club, or they'll blow up, or they'll get angry, or we talk a certain way, or you know, we express ourselves loudly, and then if obviously 22 black mans on the pitch same time, and then it comes together, there's a lot of noise there. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of passion as well. But I'd also like us black clubs to be aware that racism exists. So that's alright if it exists there, but let's not fight each other. You know, let's not fight each other, because the black pros, they don't fight each other. You know, they don't care now. They even make comments in the commentary. Oh, you wouldn't see Roy Keane doing that. You know, like when you see two men hugging. What's wrong with hugging your brother? You're not going to war. You're not flying warplanes around. You're going to play a football match. He's not asking him to let him go past him. You compete as a footballer. Why can't he hug his brother? You know, the commentary, they don't like it, seeing that. They hate it. So there's, you know, there's a lot of ways that I've seen it, and it starts in the grassroots football, but a lot more can be done from the top, because I've seen that. Like, I've seen Jesse Lingard react to, what's the French boy, Lacazette, and Jesse Lingard reacted, and Lacazette went, I'm your brother, and he put Lingard on the spot. And you know what Lingard done? He went over and he hugged him. The game was going on, and they got on with it. But if our local clubs was to do that to each other, instead of when we clash, explode, let's clash, let's pick up each other off the floor, because that will spread peace and a message amongst our community as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we're all fathers to children who are out there. The community is serious now. Do you know, like, kids are killing each other. There are kids out there killing each other as well. Not just our kids, there's lots of other kids. But if we're going to be like that with each other, you know, then if you get it from outside, what do you expect? I'm a realist, Tabriz. Let's start loving each other. Because if we're together like that, and then people around us, we can help each other a lot more like that than like this. we can help each other a lot more. And I think the message will be sent. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's our fault, because it's not our fault that people call us whatever. All I'm saying is we can do more as a community. Stick together, man. You know, stick together. You'll find that the kids will get on more. If we interact more as fathers and take out our children as fathers, you're going to get to meet other people's son. And if you got your son on you, that could be the meeting of someone who could have killed him one day. So it's a deep thing. Like I said, I can go on for long about this this racism in football, but you know, I'll leave it as that. I'll leave it as that for now.